I think when I look at the president's tour, in terms of messaging, as you put it, I think the president was trying to say, and speaking more even to the country than to Mount Kenya, that it's not all lost as it's being reported. I think that was his biggest message to the region. And it was a visit and it was a tour that was infused in both the politics and the development. Because I was able to see the president really be able to do a lot of what I would call development. I saw there's some 5 billion somewhere, I saw some 3 billion somewhere. So the building of about 60 classrooms and all that. And of course, opening of a few things here and there. So the president was really trying to deal with the perception that had been created that because the deputy president was kicked out, therefore that means Mount Kenya is not in government. So I think the president was just reaffirming to the region that this region is just in government, in fact, more than other regions. In fact, to those of us who don't come from Mount Kenya, that visit proved to us that this region is more in government than the rest of us, because I was able to see the president's trip of Western Kenya, when I compare it with the mountain region, the things and the goodies that were being given, I cannot be able to say in the Western even got to half or quarter way, because most of our things were the bonuses of 150 million. But here, one place is a declaration of 5 billion. So you're able to see that the president was actually reassuring that this region is squarely in government. And I think that message really, really came out well. And apart from that, that development of sort, also the politics was screaming loud. And the president needed the perception. Because in a region where the president had been perceived that he's very unpopular, I think give it to him that the crowd pulling that they did through the region was very good perception for the campaigns of the president. Just to show that the narrative might be this, but there is a whole other narrative outside there. Of course, there will be the question of the people who are mobilized and all that. But in terms of perception, because again, politics is a game of mobilization. All of us mobilize, even Kioni with his meeting in Kisii, mobilized those people who attended there. So you cannot be able to victimize a politician.
But is mobilization bad, whether or not the people are paid?
It is not bad. It is part and parcel of the political. In fact, the president himself owned up when he was speaking to the media houses, the vernacular media houses in Sagana, that of course, in politics, there will always be political mobilization. So who mobilizes better than the other is the whole game plan.